Today we're jumping back into Batomon Showdown, and we created a crazy battle start shock combo. But how? Well, let's jump in and find out. Is it time for another shiny run? Hell yeah it is. Let's go with the lucky girl today and see what sort of craziness we're going to get. And holy Stingard, Basilisk, these guys show up quite a bit. I'm going to take the free roll. We're going to lock for that Stingard and we are going to move on. That's for sure, but shiny Stingard is nuts. 1000%. Now we are facing another lucky girl. It's going to have some sort of crazy team. Never mind. They're going to have a shiny Joltail. Did I say shiny? A normal Joltail with a Thunderbird. Because shiny's on the brain. But this Stingard is too good early on. And that's our first victory. Let's grab our extra Stingard. Let's use that free reroll. Coupon doesn't make much sense. Another coupon, which I don't really care too much about. And that's a big level up. And that's also FRIZZLY too. Now this gains permanent skilling shock. So I kind of want to grab that guy actually. But I do want our trinket. On victory, gain more golds. I definitely want to grab you as well. And let's take this in hopes that we get the shiny FRIZZLY. Unfortunately, it is a Basilisk, but I'm not going to complain because that could be a level up for a Basilisk as well. Let's get moving on. Let's definitely get moving on. Shiny Stingard for 300 damage. It's going to be really, really fantastic for us. That's for sure. We should be able to explode him. 300 damage and an 8 for multicast with 8 damage Basilisk. It's kind of insane amounts of freaking multicast, and that's that. The fact that this guy doesn't get knocked out, it's too insane. Now, you stumble upon a dragon sword, take something before the dragon comes back. Now, if we get ourselves a Dracoarch, if we get ourselves a Stellagon, I gotta take it, right? If we get Stellagon, we get multicast on this Stingard. It's a Dracoarch. And honestly, a Dracoarch with FRIZZLY could be kind of nuts, because he uses Star Ball effects. I'm super happy about that. Now, we can also gamble, which I don't feel like is a smart play. I do want to grab the Bumblebolts. Coupon, I'll take because I'm going to grab you. Let's keep wasting our gold, and that's a FRIZZLY. Which I might actually go for a shiny FRIZZLY type Dracoarch play. Let's move on with this. I don't know why I kept in our Bumblebolts. We could add in our other Stingard for 450 damage. But they also have a big old shock as well. Now if we speed you up, that's going to be a lot of shock as well. So we kind of might actually want to get rid of a Stingard, if I'm being honest, because we actually go super fast. And that's our third victory. Only 7 more to go. Let's grab you. Let's reroll. Voucher for a free dude. I was hoping for a rare unit, which we didn't get. You're also electric too, but let's take this because that's going to be 6 multicast. And 6 multicast with all the shock applied. It's going to be awesome. Now, reduce the cooldown of monsters in your shop. Every time I see that, I do want to take it. As for electric nade, I'm also not going to take shiny Joltail. It is permanent skilling shock, but it's not really going to be worth it. I think for now, I might actually sell our shiny Stingard and maybe go for a team like this. Also, we don't need our egg in. We can put in an extra Basilisk. That's going to be 20 shock applied from the beginning, which is going to be nice, and we get a Dracoarch in 2 days. What you got for us, Bugcatcher? You're going to have some sort of shenanigans as well. But the permanent skilling shock with the Dracoarch is going to be kind of nice. But we really, really need to find ourselves Stellagon, and holy moly, they're kind of leading us. Although we answer back, we almost won. However, we do lose 2 lives, but it's not going to be too bad for us. A battery pack? I mean, I might as well grab it. Let's keep rerolling. That's double electric nades. These guys, honestly, probably will be better than Bumblebolts. But I'm going to keep rolling. Dirgefin? I mean, we could get rid of all our guys and keep Dirgefin in. But he's pretty darn slow. Let's take that Bumbles. This is going to be an amazing upgrade for sure. What's it going to be though? Top end monster has 20 damage. Give the first monster you buy each day 20 damage. I'm going to take that. So I do want to grab ourselves this Humboldt. But let's venture on once again. We get a Dracoarch in the next round, which is going to give us some scaling permanent, which is going to be awesome for us as well. And this musician is going to have 1 shock guy. It's going to be his Humboldt, which honestly gives it a small bit more shock, which is kind of awesome. But at the same time, we should be able to scale up our shock permanently. And that's 84 shock and smashing. The multicast with the shock is just crazy strong. And that's our 4th victory. Only 6 more to go and we get ourselves Dracoarch. Now in the middle first, you come across a crying baby Basilisk monster. It seems to have gotten lost from his parents. We can get 40 gold, a rare trinket, or ignite. I really want to make this guy work, but I haven't really had a good chance for it. Can we take the rare trinket? I think so. Because we can get ourselves, maybe, hopefully, cooldown. Although damage or multicast? I mean, I gotta take the multicast, right? Let's take it. And the thing is, do we give multicast to a Dracoarch or multicast to a FRIZZLY? I mean, probably on a Dracoarch, right? But it does mean we need to sell all these guys as much as I would love to keep them. And just rock on with this sort of situation. So, it should be okay for now. We get our multicast on our Dracoarch, which could be worth every single bit of monies and lives that we do spend on it. Now, he is nerfed quite a bit, so it's a 6-second cooldown, so it is kind of significant. But at the same time, permanent scaling shock is going to be nice. Now, that is a freaking Galvanine with a Magmalite. But we do end up losing 3 lives this time. So we're halfway there on our lives too. That was a big old gamble for us. Let's reroll. We could also get crazy amounts of shock from this too. I mean, maybe we should actually grab that. So that's 50 shock. The green chip I don't really care too much about. Shiny break-in Farmer Queen, which we don't also really care too much about. The kick I'll take. The FRIZZLY I'll also take as well. And I'm going to keep venturing on. An extra pylon. Also another Basilisk. Some crazy good options right now. Boomagon to reduce your cooldown will be nice too. I'm also looking for a Dracona, another Jolt Tail, which you don't— wait, that's a level 3 Basilisk. We'll take that. Well, let's venture on once again. For the pylon, 50 shock. And if we speed up our Dracoarch, that's going to be 50 shock every time this guy activates. And that's permanent scaling shock as well. So this could be kind of nice. So we'll see if this actually— yeah, 300 shock. Oh yeah, we got a crazy combo. We just need cooldown reduction for days. Well, that's halfway there. Not bad at all. Definitely not bad. Now let's grab you. That's 8 multicast. This fella sect. He's probably an S tier type dude. Cooldown reduction we'll take. Let's just reroll. Shiny break-in Spinari, which we're not going to take. We're going to lose a life. Just to keep rolling. Now you scale up permanently as well, but that's on cast and you're too slow for us to take. Guild Shell. Yeah, we don't really care too much about. FRIZZLY upgrade. Level 3 version is going to be nuts for us. A shiny Stalagrove. Don't really care too much about. That's a level 3 upgrade and a heartbeat. And what you got for us? Top monster gains 20 damage when you buy an item, gain free rerolls. Well, I'm actually going to take the 20 damage because that's also start battle effect, isn't it? Trigger this and gain 3 shock permanently. Hell yeah, it is. Also, Galvanine is here as 2. That's going to be awesome to add in as well. Definitely so. What you got for us, youngster? You can have a Poison Shenanigan team. But that's 88 shock from the beginning. And with a pylon, it's 100 shock every time this guy triggers. And that's just nuts for us. Because every time our Basilisk hits, that's literally insane damage. Explore deep into the woods and find a statue with a glowing gem embedded into it. We can also grab grass and apply it to our Dracoarch. We can also apply it to our FRIZZLY as well, but then we would end up losing out on our pylon. I think I might just take the extra HP here, which doesn't feel great. I think it's going to be kind of more worth it for us. Galvanine we'll take. Let's reroll. Dracona. This is the guy I was looking for sure. Galvanine might have to come out. We could get rid of a Jolt Tail for Galvanine, which honestly I'm kind of more happy about. I'm going to lose an extra life though. I'm losing all my lives for monies. Actually, yeah, next life loss, we lose a lot. Probably wasn't worth it. Jolt Tail, I'm going to lose on a lot of permanent skilling, but at the same time I don't really care too much about. Electric Nade could be kind of nice too. Dracona, we're going to be taking it. Let's reroll once more. Let's venture on. So now we're all going to be about the FRIZZLY with a Dracoarch, but also speeding up with a Dracona onto a Dracoarch, which is going to be worth it. Definitely so. And a Galvanine is going to be going super speedy eventually, applying more and more shock, and it's just crazy from here. Definitely so. And the fact that there's permanent skilling on a FRIZZLY, which is even more insane. Now, on commons, we don't really care too much about. The shiny break-in Genesis. I'm going to take another red coin. We're just going for monies. Move debuffs on your team. Permanently gain for each unique typing. Level 2 Dracona, which is even more crazy for us. And what's his trinket? Your abilities affect all adjacent allies. When a monster levels up, reduce cooldown or gain plus 10 damage permanently. Now this would be awesome, because then it doesn't matter where Dracona is. But these guys still matter. But I kind of want to get that reduced cooldown, because cooldowns are literally everything for us. So we get our Dracona upgraded, that's going to be really, really awesome for us. Yep. We're going to prioritize this guy as much as possible. Because getting this guy down to about 1 second cooldown, it's so much more activations for us. But also getting our Dracoarch down from 6 seconds is going to be worth it as well. 124 breaking shock from the beginning of the fight is nuts. Up to 400 shock within the first few seconds. And then we just explode our opponents. Hence, we've only got 2 more victories to go. Awesome. Take that Dracona. Let's reroll. Battery pack will take, it's just going to be so much more shock. Shiny Celestial, which kind of counters ourselves. Level 3 Dracona. And that cooldown has been reduced right now. And we could be super greedy and take ourselves an extra Balance artifact. Or an extra multicast. But we'd have to lose quite a bit to get it. But getting a multicast on our FRIZZLY, I mean, it would be worth it, right? I gotta take it, right? Even though I'd like it on our Dracoarch, I'm gonna do it on our FRIZZLY. The problem is, we gotta lock this, we gotta sell our Galvanine, and we gotta sell our Pylon. Which feels crazy bad because I still want to keep our Velisect, by the way. But yeah, I'm gonna go for the FRIZZLY, right? Let's go. So we are gonna go down to our final life. Our safety net's gonna be gone. But the multicast is gonna be worth it. Trust me on it. And what sort of shiny shenanigans are you gonna be up to? Okay, kind of a FRIZZLY type setup as well, but they're going for Plunderbird most of all to get as much gold as possible. Now honestly, he's putting up quite a good fight. Never mind, we haven't put a dent in our HP. And honestly, this Plunderbird, this looks like an insanely fun build. Because that's infinite gold stacking. That's definitely a build I'd love to try as well. And Mysterious Trainer approaches, she says don't give up now. I kind of want to take that super rare trinket. This is probably the most common one to take from it. Monsters Battle side effects trigger additional time. How the hell are we not taking that in a heartbeat? This FRIZZLY is going to be freaking crazy. Definitely so. Let's take our Galvanine. Let's reroll. Bridle's back again. Blue chip we gotta take because if we don't win... Goddamn man. Electric Nade could have been awesome for us, but it's definitely not the run for it. So you don't get knocked out anymore. Yeah, I don't think we take you then. More shinies. Humboldt is back again. Don't really care too much about these guys. Shiny freaking Golem, which honestly could be insane. This guy is already cracked with the Dracoarch. But it's not what I'm looking for, so we're not going to take it. Shiny Torntail, we could also grab you to give more ongoing effects with a Pylon. But I also don't really want you. Another Galvanine, I do want to upgrade this guy as much as possible. Another Dracoarch, which honestly I need to take this upgrade in a heartbeat. I'd rather sell our Galvanine to get this online faster. But we'll see. We should be able to inflict 300 shock from the beginning of the fight. That's just an insane amount of shock at the very beginning. Once our Dracoarch does pop off... Wait, that's even more shock. Yeah, we just explode our opponent in a second. I mean, this FRIZZLY is just insane, isn't it? Hell yeah, it is. Now let's take our Dracoarch, let's reroll. Galvanine I'm going to take because it's just going to be a big old trinket for us. Now, top end monsters reduce cooldown. Your monsters have 15% reduced cooldown. I'm just going to take this because that's just going to trigger our Dracoarch even faster. A great ticket we don't care about. Pylon I'd love to upgrade, but I wanted to try and find ourselves that Dracoarch upgrade, which will be phenomenal for us. Let's keep going. That is it, and that's a shiny version as well. Goddamn man, how the hell do we take this without... But I also don't think we're gonna have too much of an issue winning this one out. Because that's gonna be a lot of shock. Is it gonna be good enough to take on this lucky girl? We'll have to find out, right? It's a multicast in Electric Nade. That's 800 shock and we just literally one-shot him. And that's it. We got our 10 victories. And honestly, what an awesome team. The FRIZZLY Basilisk combo with the Dracoarch, 2000 shock in a second. And we're the Batomon champions. We collected all 10 badges and we do manage to win out. And our team definitely had room to improve as well. But anyways, I'm going to leave you here for now. Just want to say thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like, comment, or even consider subscribing. And I hope to give you a look up for the next one. I'll see you next time.